So it's been a while, I will say that. As you can tell though, it's in. I have fuel return lines, or evap. I have those fittings connected. I have vacuum lines connected. I have evap connected. The only thing that's not connected right now is the brake booster vacuum. If you are wondering though, I dropped a couple bolts. Let's see. The bolts that hold on the manifold, those guys, I dropped them. 2 of them. While I'm missing one, I dropped the other in my subframe. If you are wondering what size those are M8. Thread pitch is 1.25, Subaru typical. And then the size I got were 30 millimeters. Those seem to be perfect. If you can get flange hex bolts is what these are. That's money. If not, I got the normal hex bolts with washers to help not ruin the powder coating. But otherwise, yeah, everything's coming out pretty well. I'm gonna have to order additional lines here later on to make everything look mint. But that's not gonna stop me from not getting this thing done. So I'm gonna continue what I am doing the best at and getting this shit done. I might start doing my headers tonight. I think I might just take everything off tonight, or I might cut my bumper tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. It's really hard. But I'll keep you guys updated. I'm not trying to do as much as time-lapse or anything anymore because the last video was 46 minutes long. Yeah, that's an issue. Especially I didn't get anywhere. I really did not. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and continue finishing this up. I bought spray paint because I will be spray painting the pitch top because it's bright red. As you can tell from the video, it stands out. I'm gonna just spray paint that. It's fine. It's whatever. I think I found a bolt, but I don't know. I think when I take it off, I'm gonna go to run back to Ace tomorrow and pick everything up correctly, so I'm not buying different random bolts. Other than that, yeah, she's coming in nicely. I'm really happy. Like I said, BRZ manifold took a while to fit. You're gonna have to loosen. The way that I personally found to do it better was loosen the TGV housing to the block and kind of pry them. The biggest pain was this hard fuel line with this bolt, which I got to surpass. Pretty much when I was bolting it down, I kind of pushed it away so it can squeeze right by. It works perfectly. Now, since I almost have everything bolted down, I will be double checking my work. So let's go hop right on that. I will do a time lapse on me finishing this though. So let's get into it. Wow. Anyways, sorry for the bad lighting. Holy shit. There we go. It's currently the next morning. As you can tell, we got a lot done. I'm very excited. Everything is mounted. It's currently the next morning. It's about 8 a.m. Kind of woke up around like 7, got a little bit of shit done, ate breakfast. Main goal is to try and get the headers installed today and then prep the intercoolers. If I can get everything done, including the intercoolers, such as cutting the bumper, piping, everything, I'll take it. I'll take it. But anyways, yeah, she looks so good. So good. Let's go ahead and open up the garage and pack her out and get this thing up in the air. So now that I got car lift in the air, what I'm trying to think is what would be the best solution, as because we were going to do my headers, because I do think those might take the longest. I think what I should probably do first actually is get everything all cleaned up and put my tools away. If I see any bolts, maybe figure out where they go. This might help me stay organized, put stuff back that I may not even need anymore, not lose tools. Maybe I might miss something and I can get it installed now, then take stuff apart just to reinstall it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I think that'll be the best term solution on going forward with this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I'll talk to you guys soon. So since I have everything cleaned up, and well, before we start the headers, I need to make sure everything came in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start unboxing the Grimspeed headers. So, boom, brackets, some of the hardware to the bracket. Here we go. Gaskets. We need 3 gaskets in total, I believe. 2 for the headers. So actually, I'm gonna pull it out. License plates, covers. Oh boy, I do not remember these being light. So we need gaskets for. Actually, we need 4 gaskets. Sorry, 2 gaskets for the exhaust. Where it meets up with the heads, gasket for the turbo, and then J-pipe gasket. We have all 4. Looks like they also include J-pipe studs hardware. Very nice. Turbo gasket for the exhaust manifold. 2 engine to manifold gaskets, and then J-pipe gasket. And that is everything we need. Let me go and show you guys why we are swapping over. So, now that we're down here, I can show you guys what's going on. So, we have an oil leak from that parent turbo sump restrictor, which we are replacing with the new hose, and we have the V2 now. We're also going to be replacing the turbo sump gasket, because it's also leaking. This hose is kind of leaking right here. I don't know why. I don't think it's correct. I have new clamps, so I might put new clamps on it, call it. But yeah, so that's the oil problem that we're having, which I'm gonna fix. And now the current issue that we're having, to get more in here, as you can tell, this thing takes a beating. Pretty hefty. It's because it does sit a lot lower than OEM, so there's spacers on the skid plate. So it sits a little lower, you know, lower ground clearance. Anyways, and then if you look up here, let's see, zoom in, let's get some lighting. Right there, you can tell it has a little bit of a leak. The other side is worse. Yeah, so we have a leak, and that has to get fixed. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna go ahead and start taking this apart. Whatever. Yeah, let's go and start taking this thing apart. Well. 30 minutes later, turbo is out. Oh, such a good feeling. That wasn't really that hard, to be honest. Like I said, I've already done it before. When I first did it, 4 of the 8 studs snapped on me, or strip threads. So, I have fixed it, made it better. I put Grimspeed's hardware kit in it with a little bit of anti-seize, high temp resistance anti-seize. That thing came off like butter. No issues. And it only took me 30 minutes. Comparisons. Also, I got the gaskets over here to kind of look at them. Now, the one thing I like about these Grimspeed gaskets is they are MLS, but man, they are thick. As you can tell, maybe a little bit of a gas or leak. Don't really see anything there that would be indicating a leak. But just in between, right there, where it's supposed to meet. That's okay. we're done with this. It might have been done because of this. So, if you actually look at it now, damage, really bad. Exhaust leak. If I was to do the same thing, how this one's placed. Look at the difference. As you can tell, the ground speed, you will not lose any ground clearance. Yeah, you can definitely tell the ground speed's a lot shorter. I can't believe I have to do this again. Killer Bee's such a good brand, and it just sucks at this fault, but it's whatever. Now, what we gotta do is, before I put everything together, as you can tell, the reason why I don't have the turbo over there is because it's leaking oil and coolant. What I'm going to do beforehand is get my ETS piping that goes on the turbo and swoops down. I'm going to get that mounted so that way it's a lot easier to put it back in, and so I don't have to do it later on. I think it'll just be easy to get it right there and then. So I'm going to go ahead and prep that guy, bolt it on, get the ETS kit, bolt it, and put it back in. Yeah, I'm gonna go and start doing that. So it's been a little while now. I have food. I got everything installed. So J-pipe, new gaskets, hardware, headers. Oh, the new gasket. I also installed the new parent turbo sump restrictor. That's also in, even though I hate parent right now. The only thing that's not in currently is intercooler, turbo inlet, turbo inlet, intake, tune, piping. Yeah. So let's go and get on that. New box has been acquired, so we're on the next stage. I already mounted the giant elbow that mounts onto the turbo. That's already been mounted. So it should make things a little easier. I think I can just uninstall the crash beam, move the washer fluid, and then we can start routing things through. And yeah, just let's get this shit done. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get this shit done. I am tired. My back hurts. I'm tired. But yeah, let's go and start doing this. Holy shit. I just went on a rampage. I'm not even kidding you guys. I am so sorry. But holy shit. Everything's done. Everything is done. Oh, yes. I already got the bumper. I already got this plumbed. I'm talking to my fabber to see if he can come in next Saturday to make me my oil cooler brackets. Oh my god, dude. I'm such a mess right now. I'm so dirty, but I am so happy. I need to turn on the car and see if anything's leaking. I truly do need to do that, and I'm really terrified that I shouldn't do it at. So I'm gonna try my best and do research before I make a really expensive mistake. But dude, this is no joke. It all being done and it just being here, everything routed nice and tucked. Oh, the only problem I'm having right now is my JDM password radiator. Before my battery died, my JDM password radiator shroud does not fit correctly. And so I think what I'm gonna have to do is cut anything that's past the pressure cap from the radiator, because this is the only thing that would mask up perfectly and then cover this area up, sadly cover that guy up too. But holy shit. Everything looks so good. Yes, it does. I'm excited. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna do some research real quick if I should or shouldn't start it, just to make sure everything is sealed. Other than that, yeah, I just gotta throw the bumper on, and then we're done. I'm excited. I'm so happy. I am so thrilled, actually. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and throw that on real quick, and I'll do some research, so it might take a while.